Hello, my name is Maya Hartheimer, and my son is going to be helping me today. He's actually 14, but he's going to be playing an 8-year-old third grader for the purposes of this lesson. So thank you for helping me. We're going to say his name is Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. Okay. All right. So Kevin is having difficulty in his third grade class with multisyllabic words. So we're going to we're working on decoding of multisyllabic words, and right now we're focusing on prefixes and suffixes today, and we've been doing that for a few weeks in our different lessons, and then using different strategies. The strategy of breaking down multisyllabic words into syllables or morphemes to help him with identification of the word. So the better he knows the prefixes and suffixes, the easier it will be for him to see the root word and then help to get the meaning of the word. And we're also going to have him review words in context of a sentence or paragraph that will help him figure out the words through context. So, and we're also going to be using, lists of words, reviewing lists of words. We're going to be playing a game. He's going to be reading the words in context in sentences, and we're also going to be using the iPad to play an online game as well today. So first thing is going to quickly, and normally it would be a 30-minute lesson that we would have during class time, maybe during a independent reading period, but today it's just going to be a quick lesson. All right, so why don't a few weeks ago we wrote out some words, or Kevin wrote out these words, prefixes and suffixes, and we're going to just review them first at the beginning of this lesson. So Kevin, why don't you tell us what a prefix is?
A prefix is a syllable that comes before a word.
The beginning of the word, right? And a suffix is at the
end of
the word, right? Okay, good. So why don't you read some of the prefixes that you've written already?
Un, pre, re, inter, mis, dis, ex, trans, d.
Good. Okay, and let's take a couple of them. Why don't you tell us what un means?
Un means not.
Good, like unhappy, right? So not
happy.
Not happy. Good. All right. And what about, so for maybe like a suffix, what about less? What would less mean if I say?
Less would be like without something.
Without or less, right? So useless is?
Not useful.
Not useful. Good. Or without use. Very good. Okay. Terrific. All right. So usually we review these words at the beginning of the lesson, then we can add to the words with each lesson. So then he will have a nice long list of prefixes and suffixes that he is familiar with. The next thing we're going to do is play Jenga. And we're going to play one-on-one, just in an individual lesson, but you can also, this would be a great thing to play in small groups in your class. And you can differentiate by having different levels of words or different skills tested with different levels of groups. So different group levels, different words. But today we're going to be using prefixes, and they're all on these, each tile has a different prefix. So Kevin's going to choose a tile, and then he's going to read the prefix and then give us an example of a word with that prefix. Okay, you go first.
Re.
Good, okay.
Reusable.
Reusable, good. To
use again.
Use again. You also put a suffix on that, which was able, which is good. All right. All right. Okay. You're better at this game than me. Okay. Oh, I got re again. Okay. Return. All right. Okay. Bring back, right? All right. Oops. Oh, I have to put it on top, don't I? Okay. Okay. Okay, what's the prefix?
Inter.
Inter. Good.
Interactive.
Interactive. Good. Good. Very good. Good word. All right. Well, let's do 4 of these. not too many. Okay. Miss, okay, which is wrongly, right? So miss, to mislead, right? Okay, how's that? All right. Okay. All right, so that would be Jenga. And again, you can use that with one-on-one. You can use a small group. Each table could have a different one. And I think the kids would have a lot of fun with that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to play an iPad game that also has prefixes and suffixes. I found a nice one. It is called Third Grade Learning Games. It has math and ELA on it, and it has a suffix prefix matching game and a suffix matching game. So today what we're going to do is play the prefix matching game. You get the root, and then the prefix pops up, and he has to choose, match a prefix, and make words, basically. Okay, good. I'm going to turn the volume down, so I don't need that. Okay, good. Okay, so you get your first one. Now find the appropriate prefix. Good, it's pre, and put that, just drag it across, right? Preview. Okay, very good. Okay, so then you made the word. Let's do, no, hit next, the next one. Good, okay. Now you would find the right one. Best match. Good, drag it across. Good, okay. All right, and then you made a word. Interrupt, right? Good. So let's try another one. Try the next one. Good. So again, this is called Third Grade Learning Games, and it's an app that you can find, and it has 15 different games. It's got math, and it's got a lot of different ELA games that third graders, specifically for third graders can play. So let's do one more. Let's try suffix. Let me switch over to suffixes. Okay. All right. So now you see the root word. Okay.
So
Okay, so that's live, okay, lively. Okay, good, very good, good. All right. So then that's actually a really great app that teachers can get for their students. So the last thing we're going to do is play guess the covered word, and we have different sentences. These are all prefixes and suffixes. Karen, what I'm going to ask you to do is to read the word read the sentence to yourself, okay, and then I want you to read it aloud and put in what you think is the covered portion of the word. I've covered up the prefixes and the suffixes for these words, and he has to guess what the word is through context, okay?
the kids were very unhappy when the soccer game was rained out.
Good. Okay, I'm reading like nice and loud and clear, okay, when you're reading.
Okay. Mom had to reheat the oven before she could bake the cake.
Actually, is it reheat?
Preheat.
Preheat, right? You're preheating an oven. Good. You could reheat the oven, but it's probably preheat, right? It's before, right? It says here before she could bake the cake. Good. Okay.
I had to reread the question so I can understand it.
Good.
The firefighter was fearless as he ran into the burning house to save the family.
Good. Okay, we'll do a couple more, and that'll be it.
We watched the fireworks explode in the night sky. Yep. We had to beware of snakes while we were hiking through the woods.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right. Terrific. So that's an example of the guess the covered word. And he was figuring out the best prefix or suffix based on the context. I would, in terms of taking data, I would just mark which ones he was able to get correct, which were incorrect, and we'd work on those again the following lesson next time we met. So anyway, that's terrific. Great. That is our lesson, our little mini lesson for today. Thank you very much, Kevin, and thank you to you.